Hello, how are you doing?
Good.
It's John Bolenbaugh. I'm sure you know that.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm actually driving out of town right now. So, were you at the site today? You don't have to say your name.
Well, I wasn't at. I don't know what site you're at, but you've been at a site where I've been. And I can tell you this much: a lot of what you're saying is true. There's a lot of stuff going on that.
Turn right on East Clinton Trail.
That's
nice. Trying to cover up.
Oh, I know they're covering the stuff up. I was a worker and they told us to do it. And I don't know what you know about me. I don't know if you've researched me on YouTube and watched some of the videos, but I mean, this is for real. And I know, I mean, you're a worker, and so what do you know? Tell me what you know. And
continue 1 mile, then turn right on South Cochrane Avenue.
Well, what's my hair in the background? Oh, it's your
GPS.
Well, there's a couple sites where I don't know if you know who gitga'at is.
Where what?
I don't know if you know who gitga'at is.
No.
They're consultants that's supposed to be, I guess, assisting Enbridge in a lot of these, well, most of these things are different. And, basically, they have been told, and all their people have been told, just to appease the EPA, keep their, because some of the EPA people are trying to do the right thing, but there's a lot of them that didn't. But, they've basically been put in charge to keep the EPA out of the areas while they're backfilling over oil. I mean, literally just backfilling over oil.
And you're a witness to this.
In 0.3 miles, turn right on South Cochrane Avenue.
Hello?
For the last 5 days, I've been videoing it. Just because. And I wondered if there was anybody out there that, had any clue about what's going on, so I searched and I come up with your name. Obviously, I'm not calling from my old cell phone. I bought a
turn right on South Cochrane Avenue.
Listen, it's okay.
I can't afford to look at job right now.
I know. Okay. I have a one-year foreman. All right. I've had a video of him for 6 months saying that the EPA cleared a lot of sites because they didn't want to be here for a Michigan winter.
0.7 miles.
He spilled his guts to me.
Left on West Lawrence
and
Avenue.
he told me a lot of stuff. Them also. So this is I'm on a one-man crusade trying to make sure that they clean this up properly. And I've had press from all over the country come to Talmadge Creek in different areas, and I've showed them where they buried oil. And right now they're digging up Talmadge Creek. The entire creek they're digging up. So,
okay.
And I mean, I just got them on video today. This is the 6th time they've tried to get me arrested, and the police won't arrest me because they know what I'm doing is the right thing. And you just keep looking at my videos, watch my videos, but all you got to do is you can be the secret guy. You don't have to have your face shown. You don't have to. I got a security guy that just snuck me information recently, and it was a security book, or a security paper that had my face on it, my truck, my license plate number, had all these phone numbers that have people call, and I got them on video following me. I've got them on video blocking me into a parking lot. I mean, this is some real stuff. I've had slashed tires, death threats, my brakes were cut. I am not out to have your name put out there. All I want is, maybe in the future you might want to come out. That's up to you. But I'm not going to put you out there if you ask me not to. All I'm going to do is just try to go to the areas that you saw covered up, and I want to dig a hole, and I want to try to find oil underneath it. That's what I want to do. That's my goal.
Well, I can guarantee you I can walk you directly to places, literally. Now, there's a foreman that works for a company that I'm working for, and you obviously know who they are.
Yeah. I don't know all their names, but I know a lot of their faces and stuff.
And I was basically told, because my job is more or less I was hired here to help clean up, and I can tell you this much about what I've been told. If I don't keep my mouth shut, that I will be basically removed from the site. That basically it's put out there that Enbridge has spent enough money on this. They're tired of dealing with it, and they want to be out of here as soon as possible.
So what you're saying is they distract the EPA that really wants to clean it up and gets them over in areas where it really ain't a big deal, and then where the EPA is not at, they cover up oil. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, and they're not just covering up Sheen, and I mean they're covering up globs of oil. And I mean, it makes me sick to my stomach because they're supposed to be spending the money. It wouldn't take that much longer to do it right. They're already in the area. They just aren't. And I don't know. I mean, I've heard your name before. I don't know all the details of why.
Well, just here, let me let you know a little bit about me. I'm a Navy veteran. I've been in trouble before when I was in college. I did something real stupid. I wish I could take it back. But I saw oil being covered up, and I still reported it. I knew they were going to use my past against me, but I had a meeting with 5 news crews, and I've told all the press what I've done in my past. And I'm trying to do the best thing I can right now under this situation. I'm a good guy. I just messed up. I have my company, SET Environmental, testified last week under oath that I was fired for going to the press, period. I was only fired for going to the press. These are lies that you guys have been telling where I got fired for stealing and stuff. That's 100% a lie. My company already testified under oath. So they're lying to all you guys, and I already know what you're going to say because my nephew's one of the workers that's with you, and he knows what they've been saying, and he's trying to protect his job too. He don't want to lose his job.
Yeah, I may work with one of your nephews. I don't know. I just know. I can tell you this much. I have got close to an hour of video with my iPhone of globs of oil being covered up. Now, I play stupid like I'm playing Angry Birds, because I don't want them to know. Obviously, I would, if I was videotaping, they'd wonder why I was videotaping. But
right.
Here's the thing I'm worried about is I'm standing there, they're covering up oil. Am I at risk of losing my job because I'm letting them cover it up? I mean, where do I stand up and make something stop? But, I mean, I've been told, if I open my mouth, then I'll be gone. So it's a catch-22. I don't know what.
It's not a catch-22. Why don't you use me? I keep you a secret. I use your videos. They don't know who you are. I never say your name. You have to trust me. I will have you talk to a security guy that works for Enbridge that has been undercover for me, and I've never made him public. I will show you the video of the foreman 6 months ago that said stuff that I've never made that video public. I promise you, you do the right thing, and I will not bust you out. I am only trying to get this oil cleaned up, and we just had a meeting with about 200 sick people. I don't know if you workers know it or not, but we have people that have died, lots of people. Seizures, coma, birth defects, cancer's on the rise. I mean, this is all from this oil spill, and you're at risk too. You can actually file a lawsuit along with all these workers for breathing in these chemicals.
Okay. Well,
And once you get an attorney and sign up for the lawsuit, if they fire you, then they are actually breaking the law, and you can do what I did, and it's called a whistleblower lawsuit. So that's up to you. Just check me out. Watch my YouTube videos, I beg of you.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely do that. Mr. Bolenbaugh, my biggest thing here is, I'm willing to let people know really what they're doing. And like I said earlier, I don't want to lose my job, and you've kind of basically touched on that. I just know that I have no problems with getting you my videos, but it's going to be tough with the videos I got because they're going to be able to immediately point out who it was because of the way I was standing and where I was standing. But I got no problem with it. I don't know how much longer they're going to have me here.
What state are you from?
I'm from Michigan.
Okay. Well, they're only going to be working for a few more months, and then they're done. And next year, I really don't think they're going to be doing that much. I think they're actually going to try to say it's all done. They already tried it September 1st, and the only reason... See, some of the workers think that I'm a bad guy. I've actually created a lot of work for you guys. Because of my complaints, they're digging up a lot of areas that they were just going to leave in the first place. So I'm creating work for you guys. I'm in the union. I'm right now number 1 on the out of work list for the union. You know, I support the union. And I support you for actually having a conscience. Thank you. I mean, really, it's hard to give up your job or even put your job on the line. And I did it. And right now you're on the edge of doing the right thing without losing your job. You're trying to keep both and do both. I understand that. I'm going to work with you.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I went ahead and bought this $40 phone. So until it's time for me to actually come out, this is the number I'm going to have to be contacted at, because, you know, my biggest worry is my family, of course. And
I understand.
You're right. I mean, I'm telling you, I've watched one of your videos. It was a short video. It wasn't very long. It was actually on your homepage, and it was a little boy talking, and, you know, I will go and look at more of your videos, but I'm telling you this much right now. I can already tell you I don't even need to look at them, and I'm telling you whatever you're saying is true, because these people are covering this oil up, and they're trying to pack their bags and get out of here before the job is complete.
Well, I want to meet up with you. I'm trusting you. What if you're in with Enbridge? I don't know. And I can hear your voice. I know you're being factual, so I'm not worried about you. And the truth is, I don't really give a shit what Enbridge does. I don't care if they trace my phone calls. I don't care if they follow me. I know I'm doing the right thing. And we're going to go down in history, the people that spoke up. And I mean, you might not want to lose your job right now, but what if 2 months from now, then I bring you forward in my video saying this is a worker that came forward 2 months ago. He's been secretly videotaping. He backs up everything I've been saying. This man is a hero, just like you say I'm a hero. And, you know, we can go that route too.
Yeah, I mean, I could videotape, because I'm to be honest with you, I'm that guy on this job that nobody really cares for, because I have opened my mouth a few times.
Hey, don't do it no more. I'm giving you some advice. Don't open your mouth anymore. Keep your mouth sealed and videotape as much as possible.
Yeah, I can do that. I mean, I have hours and hours of videos of this stuff going on. I mean, like I said, right now I've only done it for a few days, and I've got an hour solid of them. You know, and then the funny thing is in the video, while one of the so-called inspectors, who was a friend of a friend of a friend that got hired there so they could complete this project, I've heard all the story about him getting hired. He is basically kin to somebody. They got him here so they can move this job along. And I mean, I have him in the background, and I do flip to his face as he's saying it. Just cover that up. That isn't that much oil. It's not that much. Well, what is not that much? In my book, before Enbridge filled with oil, there was none here.
Exactly. No, you're 100% right.
And now they're saying just cover that up. And when I mean just cover it up, it was a size of a softball. And maybe not the circumference, but big around as a softball. Maybe an inch and a half thick, a spot where all somebody would have had to do, and what I could have done was reached in there, got it out, or the excavator could have reached in there, scraped it out, and you know, the big thing about the money is they're running out of money, so they don't want to haul no more dirt, so they're trying to save money, and I'm all about saving money, but you're not saving money on stuff that you've created. It'd be like if if I were to go and get a drunk driving, I'm going to pay for every penny of it. I'm not going to get to skate out on part of it. They're going to make me pay every penny of it.
Yep, that's true.
And I firmly believe now that I've seen what they're doing, they're committing a crime. And, I mean, these people are... I've been here for a while, and I've really not... To be honest with you, I've been here for a while, enough to know what's been going on since May, actually June. And I can tell you this much, they are not doing what they say they're doing. And it is a big joke, a big internal joke, how they are out here making all this money. The workers are taking all this money from Enbridge, making big bucks, which I'm not complaining about what I'm making, but I'm not traveling out of state, so they're not paying me near as much as they're paying people that are traveling from out of state, and I don't think it's fair. I mean, they talk about the economy in Michigan hurting. They've got people that can't even spell their own names driving boats here.
I know one worker that's getting paid under the table working right for Enbridge. And Enbridge knows that they're working under the table because he told me that when they hired him, it's a friend of a friend. They hired him and they're paying him under the table. I mean, Enbridge, they knew about the illegal workers. I promise you that, because I actually said something to one of the top Enbridge guys about it, and they just blew it off. Plus, what did we have? Spanish speakers for the first 6 months or so for every single thing we done. I mean, then they lie and say that that they didn't know they were illegal immigrants. They're such liars. This is all about money, and I'm telling you what, they would have opened that river up. Do you know what the MSDS sheet says?
I do not.
The MSDS sheet says that if one little chunk, or it actually says small amounts, if small amounts get into someone's lungs, it can kill them. So when a little kid gets back in that water, when they open that river, and they swallow a chunk of that oil, it can honestly kill them, according to what their paperwork says. That's why I'm trying so hard to get them to clean this up properly. I am scared for all these people that are already sick and that are gonna get sick. What do you think about all that?
That's a lot to take in, I'll be honest with you. But I agree with everything you're saying. I mean, it's unbelievable, is all I can say. I don't know what to say past that. I can tell you this much, that I will protect my job, but I will help you in every way possible.
I've never lied to nobody, and I'm not going to lie to you. I will keep you a secret. You just keep getting all the footage you can. Keep your mouth shut. We need you to. I need you on the inside to work as long as possible. See, it doesn't do me any good if you get fired. I need you to work as long as possible. I need you to get as much video as possible. And if somebody says, "Hey, are you videotaping?" you say, "No, I'm texting my wife." Lie to them.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I've got that pretty well figured out, how I can get these videos. I mean, like I said, I'm the guy that nobody likes here. They don't pay any attention to me. They make fun of me when I talk about, they drop a clump of dirt that obviously has oil in it, and I say, "Why don't you just reach over and pick that up? I mean, you just walked over it," and basically they make fun of me about it.
Hey, don't worry about it. They did it to me too, and I understand you have a family. The difference between me and you is I don't have any kids and I don't have a wife. I have a girlfriend and she's not in this state, so I don't have to worry too much at the moment about her. So you have a different situation than me. I already have, accepted the fact that I might be dead in a year. I thought I was going to be dead already. I'm going against TransCanada. I'm going against Enbridge and BP all. And I've been to each place and made videos, and I've, told the truth. And I'm going to D.C. on the 6th. I actually got to give a speech in front of 10,000 people in D.C. And I need you to be on the inside. I need you to be my secret man, in there. I'm not trying to get you fired, I promise.
Whatever it takes to make sure that this gets taken taken care of. And I mean, I will beginning tomorrow. I will get you footage of.
What you do is download your footage onto your computer, so you can save it on your laptop or computer.
Yep.
Then get one of those SDS cards for they're like, go to ABC Warehouse, which is by the mall. Do you know where that's at?
Yes.
Okay, go there. You can get the disc for cheaper. Tell them that, you work. Well, I mean, they don't know who you are, so just say you help John Bolenbaugh out with the oil spill, and you can get the cards for like $27 for a 16 gig. Then what you do is you download all your stuff onto that SDS card, and then we meet. You give it to me, and I can do two things. I can do a video showing your face that I will not show nobody, and I promise you. And I will actually have you meet someone else that works for Enbridge that's undercover. And then so you have a little more security of knowing I'm telling the truth. And then I will also videotape your legs, so that way you can tell a story without them knowing who you are. And you will disguise you'll say like, I'm from, Florida, and I have worked on the spill for so much time, and this is what's been going on, and you will kind of mislead them a little bit. Does that make sense?
Sure, absolutely.
And because there's ways we can get the footage out there without them knowing it's you. And we don't have to bring the footage out right now. We can wait a couple months when winter shows up and you don't have a job anymore. We don't have to bust you out. We can just wait, keep you a secret, get the videos, get the information, and then make it public in the near future. Because I got so much video right now. I mean, I'm tearing them a new asshole. But when I actually have another worker on the inside, it's powerful. It's very powerful. And I need you to keep working. So don't make any fuss anymore. Just try to videotape anything that happens. What I need from you, and this is going to be hard to do, is I need you to tape record or videotape anybody talking about any cover-up. Talking about anything.
But I definitely want to know that I'm not the only person doing this with you, because I mean, that's important. I feel good now that I'm not the only person that's working for you on the inside. That makes me feel like, okay, I should have come forward a while ago, but I'm doing it now. So I mean,
you're doing the right thing. When can you have some time? I'm going to DC Saturday. I got a great opportunity for us to meet. Is your family in town, or do you go see your family every day, or?
I don't live here. I
Okay.
travel here. I go home on the weekends, but I mean, I can make arrangements.
Okay. Friday night, we're going to have Rick, because you work until 6 every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have gitga'at. She's a doctor from the Valdez oil spill. And she is going to speak about how bad the oil is and how it can hurt people and stuff like that. She's actually a very, very important person. She's been doing this for 20 years. And you can show up at this meeting, and you can approach me when you feel ready at that meeting. And I'll probably know who you are anyways, because I know everybody on the river. Because I've been doing kind of like what Aaron Brockovich did. I'm going door to door and finding out who's sick and who's not sick. And so we can talk then. I will ask the security guy to show up, and you can meet him then. And we can sit over in the corner and we can have a discussion.
That sounds great.
So it's going to be at 6:30. Do you have a pen and paper?
I do.
It's going to be at 6:30 at KCC, which is Kellogg Community College.
Okay.
At the Swartz building.
Swartz building?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's at 6:30 Friday night.
Okay.
And we're still attempting to sign the contract to have that room. Worst case scenario, we'll have to adjust it somewhere else, but I will call you and let you know if we move it to another location.
Okay, that sounds great.
Do you have internet?
Yes, I do.
You have laptop?
Yes.
Okay. Write this down. John Bolenbaugh. Do you know how to spell my last name?
Yes. YouTube, I got that.
Yeah. Okay, now right after John Bolenbaugh on YouTube, it's type in stop tar.
Is it www?
No, well, no, just go to YouTube. And once you're at YouTube, you're going to go in the search area, and you're going to type in John Bolenbaugh and then space stop tarsand.org. And that's a really good recent video that I've done. And that's now I got better footage because I got them digging up everywhere I've been complaining about. Just like you. In the future, they're going to dig up all those areas you said that they've been burying oil. Which is, that makes you an American hero for doing that, because you don't have to do that. You can sit back like everybody else, but your conscience is bothering you and you're going to do the right thing.
I'm at YouTube now. Give me that John Bolenbaugh.
Yep, space. And then
Space.
stop, S-T-O-P.
Yep.
Tar, T-A-R.
Yep.
S-A-N-D. All one word. StopTarSand.org.
Okay.
And watch that video. And I mean, there's just, I got so many videos. But that's just a basic one. And I've been on every TV station in Michigan, and it's really hard for people to believe me because I've been by myself this whole time. But now with my company testifying to what happened, and now with some of this other video I just recently got, it's coming around. So just
okay, well, keep in touch with me, and I will do my very best for you, and we'll get something. We'll get these people to be held accountable for what they've done.
Yep, get their faces, get them talking. That is very important footage. If we can get an inspector to talk about how he didn't clean it up properly because it cost too much money or something, or EPA guy or anything, that's really important. But don't get caught. Remember, lie your ass off. If anybody questions you, yeah. Oh, I'm not video. I was just texting my girlfriend. I'm sorry, I won't do it anymore. Just lie to them.
Well, I can put my phone. I'm pretty good at this so far.
And you can even put it in your pocket, and where I think it's big enough where if it sits in your pocket, you can have the camera sticking up out of a pocket if you have a shirt pocket.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
So that way you can still get video, and you're not even holding on to it. And if you got enough money, because I don't have a lot of money right now, but if you can order, I mean, I know you make pretty good money. If you can order one of those spy pens that have video, where you can videotape with a pen or something like that, that would be awesome too.
Okay, I will definitely look into all that stuff, and like I said, just keep in touch and let me know what I need to do from here. I'll keep you informed on what day-to-day activity is going on, and if you come to the site I'm on, I'll shoot you a very clear signal that I'm the person, so I won't make it so obvious that I get in trouble, but I'll make sure you realize it. So.
Well, I'll meet you Friday, so
Oh, okay.
but yeah, I don't want you to have any worries. This is going to be a good thing. I'm very happy that I talked to you, and I'm very proud of you for what you're doing. And just watch some of my videos. You'll see.
Okay, I will do it, and
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Friday. Yeah, tomorrow, whenever we'll get this, and I'll let you know what I got for video for tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. I will talk to you soon. Hey, even if you get guys on video sitting around and doing nothing, that is important video, because it just shows that they're getting paid to clean it up, and they just sitting around doing nothing. Or like I've had airboat guys come up to me and say, hey, you know, they tell me just to drive around making it look like I'm doing something. You know, getting stuff like that's important too.
Okay.
What's a nickname for you?
We'll just call me Bill Bates for now.
Bill Gates?
Bill Bates.
Bates?
Yep.
Okay. I'll try to remember Bill. I'll put you in my phone as Bill so I can. All right, thank you, Bill. And this is gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait. All right, I'll meet you Friday.
All right, sounds good.
Yep. Bye. Just want to know what I'd like to heads up if you believe or okay, so you've heard top guys say what?
He'll get his very soon. And, you know, you listen to the other guys talk, and they're like, you know, they've called the cops on him 100 times, and the cops don't do anything. And their answer to that is, oh, it's not going to be with the law. He'll get his.
Wow.
So, I mean, I don't know what that means. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to speculate, but, man, that sure sounds to me like it's something more than, you know, trying to get you to stop videotaping.
Well, this is the thing. A lot of these guys are from Louisiana, and it's illegal to videotape without your permission down there. But in Michigan, I can videotape anybody I want, anytime I want, and nobody can stop me because the law says I can do it. And so these guys have this misperception that they say, you're not allowed to videotape me, that I have to shut my camera off, or I am not going to use the video, one of the two, and that's just not the way it is. So, yeah, I like to, I keep your ears open if you hear anything. If you can get them on video saying anything, that's even better. Because I have had threats and stuff.
Yeah, I can get you video or audio and video of them talking about you getting yours. I mean, again, that's going to be up to whoever's listening and watching it to decide what you getting yours is. But here's my worry. I know. Okay, you know, and I'm not for any reason saying that you're dishonest, because that's not the case at all. You know, I obviously see. I watched a few of your videos since I've last talked to you, and I'm seeing the same stuff that I'm seeing out in the field, so I know it's true. My worry is that I'm going to be the only one standing by myself when this all happens, and that's the only thing I'm a little worried about at this moment. Now, things may change, you know, like you said, I'm going to get laid off this winter. You know, then it's a whole different ballgame. I just don't want to be the guy that's standing there all by himself.
I know. Well, I am the guy all by myself. I've been by myself until recently for, you know, over a year. I have a lot of community support, but a lot of the workers in the past, they're scared, just like you are, of losing their job. And, you know of the threats that I mean, you know, you've talked to the guys about it, so you know that people are thinking about doing something or have done something. It's scary. I'm scared, but I'm not going to quit. And you're not alone, okay? Just know that you're not alone.
Well, like I said, I'll do my best, and I'll get you what you ask for. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I know financially I can't afford to lose my job at this time. I mean, financially, I just recently lost my home to foreclosure. I was off for a while. Things went bad. So, I mean, there's issues with me, and just like everybody else, and I'm not trying to look for a pity party here in no way, shape, or form from you. I'm just letting you know that I'll get you. I will prove.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm not worried about any of that. I know you'll do just fine. Now, has your house been foreclosed on yet?
Not yet. It's not all done.
Let me teach you something. If someone's foreclosing on you, they by law have to have the original bank that did the note the very first time foreclose on you. if they don't, that means that they can't legally do it. And I know people that have stayed in their home 2-3 years without paying any rent because they can't find the original bank that did the note. So you have to get an attorney. It costs a few $100. They put paperwork in saying that we want the original bank to do the foreclosure note, and then that's how that goes. Because what these banks do is they sell them to another bank, and then the next year they sell them to another bank, and they just keep transferring the money around, and they really don't know who had the original note sometimes, and it takes years to figure it out. So just
definitely look into that.
yeah, and I can talk to you more about that later. Well, I'll let you go. I just wanted to. I started reading the rest of your YouTube, and when it said that you knew that they were thinking about doing something to me in the future, I wanted to know what you knew.
Well, yeah, I don't know exactly, but if I were, just my personal opinion, I'm thinking, just be careful, man. I mean, you're doing the right thing, and you're doing a great thing for the state of Michigan, the town of Battle, all these towns that are affected. Just be careful. I mean, you don't know what a corporation of this size is capable of, and I'm not trying to say that they are.
I know you're not, but you're being honest about your opinion. I know you don't have any facts at the moment, but don't worry about it. They'll get what's coming to them, and if something happens to me, well, I was prepared for it but I always go out now. I always have people with me when I go out to the river now to protect me. So I actually have bodyguards and stuff now.
Okay.
So
All right, well.
I'll talk to you later, Bill. Okay, you have a good night.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye. Whoops.